Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Weekly Bricks, and welcome back to another LEGO video. Now this is the third and final part of my review of the 2021 LEGO Marvel Daily Bugle. Now I already reviewed all of the minifigures as well as the side builds and base of the set in the first two parts of the review. I'll have both of those linked at the end of this video so that you can go check them out if you haven't already. And remember to drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, if you are enjoying my content. But now, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now we are going to be taking a look at each of the floors in sections, and first we are looking at the second floor. The exterior of it is pretty nice. We'll look at this front part later. As you can tell with each floor, it has these glass panels basically surrounding the whole thing. These were very meticulous to put on, but I would definitely say the ending result was worth it. The only thing special to note here is the fire escape here, and this part of it here can extend out and it can go down when it's connected to the base. But the coolest thing about the exterior of this floor is definitely this front part here. It's got the glass panels, of course, but it's got this huge TV screen, which all three of these are stickers, and they were pretty hard to put on, but thankfully I was able to center them pretty well. This big one here says, "The DB News, just the facts. Clone epidemic out of control. Is Spider-Man to blame?" And then it has the names of Dr. Kurt Connors, which they unfortunately spelled Kurt wrong, Professor Miles Warren, as well as Scarlet Spider. It's interesting that they're referencing these two characters here, which have never been made in minifigure form, so that's pretty cool to have here. And of course it also has J. Jonah Jameson, who appears in the set. The smaller TV screen over here says, "Earlier today, breaking. Villains promise to stop being bad guys. Can they be trusted?" And it depicts a crowd here of news people, as well as some police officers in the background, and four villains being Mysterio, Dr. Octopus, Sandman, and Green Goblin, who all appear in this set. That's pretty cool to have there. And then the third sticker here is not necessarily a TV screen, but it is kind of a billboard that says "Vote Osborn for Mayor," and that is Norman Osborn, of course, who is also known as the Green Goblin. That's also really cool to be getting here. I love all the characters that are referenced in all of these stickers. But taking a look at the inside here, it's got a nice orangish yellowish floor here, which I think looks pretty nice. Over here, there's a little break station with some donuts, a coffee maker, and a mug, as well as two drawers, and that might be an oven. And then up here, there's three different newspapers on the wall. The leftmost one says Doc Ock still at large. The middle one says Spider-Man no more. And the one on the very right says Time Scare. I love all these little newspaper prints. They're all really cool references to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. And the leftmost one about Doc Ock is a reference to the 2004 Spider-Man 2 sets. Back here, there is an elevator. Unfortunately, just like with the base and every other floor, it is not an actual elevator they can fit minifigures into. It's sort of like a fake-out elevator. I don't think I mentioned this with the other elevator, but these two pieces right here are prints. I really love those, and those are used with each elevator. There is also a water jug back here, which is a really cool build for that, as well as a green bottle there right beside it. On the other side of this pillar here, there's a stack of newspapers that say "Law Times Nelson and Murdoch win big lawsuit." I love that little reference to Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil there. And towards the front here, there's a little bucket there, perhaps to help collect the water that's leaking from the ceiling. And of course, there's a few desks here with some newspaper prints scattered along the pillar. This one's saying, "Who is Spider-Man?" The one over on this side here says, "Rhino escapes from zoo." I love that reference to Rhino there. There's a stack of newspapers on this desk with a newspaper on the top that says "No crime, no thanks to Spider-Menace." That's the most commonly repeated newspaper print in this set. I ended up having to take this pillar out so you guys could see these pieces better. Here are the two ones that I already showed you. And then there's one back here that says "Spider-Man finally unmasked, ... no." And then the one on this side says "City Power Blackout. We need Electro." I love that reference to Electro there. I really wish he was in this set. And then these TV screens here, this one has a male newscaster with a picture of a slushie and a hot dog. And this one here is a picture of a female newscaster with a picture of a minifigure. And now these other two are the exact same stickers as before. And I'm just going to leave this pillar out for now so that you guys see these desks better. They're overall pretty similar builds. This one right here has a chair in front of it, of course, with a coffee cup, and as well has a keyboard and a computer sticker. This one on the other side has a chair in front of it, of course, a coffee cup, a keyboard, and a different computer sticker. And then the one back here has 2 chairs, as well as that stack of newspapers that I was talking about before, a lamp, a keyboard, and this computer here, which has this sticker on it, which is different from the other 2. And it's got a nice little picture of Spider-Man there, which is a reference to the Spider Lair set that came out earlier that year. Next, we are going to be taking a look at the 3rd floor. We'll look at this front section in a sec. But as for the exterior, it's pretty much the same as all the other floors, with all of the glass panes, as well as the fire escape. Now with this fire escape, there's this little thingy attached to it. And what you're supposed to do with that is you're supposed to attach a minifigure of some sort on it and have them floating there. You can pretty much put that on any fire escape you want, but the instructions have you put it there. Another difference with this floor is the fact that there is a door right here, and when you go out the door, you're meant to go to the balcony of the 2nd floor. So when you have this connected up here, you are able to open this door up and you're able to walk outside on the balcony here. Anyways, taking a look at the front of the exterior here, this window has been blown out here, and what you're meant to do with this, you are meant to put Green Goblin on this clear stand here and have him crashing out the window here. It's nice to get these orange little power burst pieces here, meant to represent an explosion and all sorts of broken glass and stuff. And as you can tell from the other side here, you can see how the glider is being held up there, as well as some more transparent orange bricks. Now taking a look at the interior, it's a pretty simple floor, but I really do like it. I like the dark tan color for the floors here. I think it works really nicely. And out here, there's that fake elevator again, as well as that emergency exit door I was talking about earlier. To the right here, there is a copier, and this is a really neat build. You are even able to open and close it. I think that's super awesome. And over on the left, there's a couple boxes, as well as a shelf with a camera and pizza box on top of it. And as for the stack of newspapers back there, this is just a stack of like old thrown out newspapers, and the print on the top says a conspirator, and it's got a little picture of a UFO abducting a cow. I think that's really neat. There's also a spider here on the wall, referencing the spider that bit Peter Parker. And of course, to go along with it, there's a giant web right there. Moving on to this room here, this is Peter Parker's office, and as you can tell, it's sort of on this abandoned floor. There's a simple desk build here with a telephone and a chair, as well as a bulletin board right by the door. And there's even a picture of Spider-Man, which is a reference to a meme. I really can't believe that LEGO included that there. And just because I'm going to show what Spider-Man looks like sitting there to recreate the meme. I mean, come on, this definitely has to make you want the set now, right? Next, I'm going to be looking at the 4th floor. Once again, the exterior is pretty simple, just the usual glass panes and fire escape. But at the back here, there's another little radiator here, just like on the 1st floor, and this time it's got a little bird's nest, and it also has a worn down billboard of just the fact of J. Jonah Jameson. Sorry for the bad impression, but I think that's a really neat Easter egg there. Now this front here is the simplest of the 3, with the only thing special about it being that there's these flagpole thingies here. Definitely the least exciting out of all of them. And one more thing about this exterior here, this swivelly piece right here is where you're meant to put the spider buggy. I know that's kind of a weird place to put it, but I think you're supposed to like have it so that it's like driving up the side of the building or whatever. And it basically is supposed to look like that. You can kind of twist it however you want. It kind of breaks off pretty easily. But now we've all been waiting for the interior. There's that little fake out elevator again. Like I said, it's on every single floor. And there's also a little TV sticker here with the exact same news story as the giant TV screen from the 2nd floor. I really love that they included both of those there. That's just absolutely incredible. And then right here is Betty Brant's desk, the secretary for J. Jonah Jameson, whose office I will get to in a sec. She's got a pretty neat desk build here with a chair, a keyboard, and a futuristic looking computer that says 99 missed calls from E. Brock, meaning Eddie Brock, who is Venom. And if you move on through the door here, you will find J. Jonah Jameson's office. I love the dark red color for his floor. I also really love that bright blue for that floor out there. And the desk build here is pretty cool. You're able to take it out pretty easily. It's got a stack of newspapers that says reward for photos of Spider-Man, that is a print. On top of a stack of other papers, there's also a keyboard and another futuristic looking computer that says P. Parker at web, you're fired, angry face, which is another reference to the Spider Lair set. I really love that inclusion there. And there's also a chair there, and as well there's a little table back here with some drawers, as well as a coffee cup, a couple trophies, and a little geode there. I believe that's supposed to be a reference to Venom, and that's supposed to be a part of the meteorite that the symbiote came out of in Spider-Man 3. I think it's super cool that they included that. I just really love all the Easter eggs that they've included in this set. Lastly here, I'm going to be taking a look at the roof, and the most obvious thing about it is the large brick-built Daily Bugle logo. It is absolutely amazing, and I love that they've included a little bugle build there. It works so perfectly in red, like I cannot praise this enough. And this is what the entire roof looks like. That antenna tower there makes it pretty tall. We will take a look at that in a sec though. Flipping this over to the other side here, there's this little water tower build that has a couple stickers on it, one being Miles Morales' logo and the other one being some green goblin graffiti. Absolutely love that inclusion there. And the only other notable thing about this roof is the giant antenna tower. Now, just to warn you, to those who don't have this set, if you are planning on getting this set, this is a very flimsy build. It will fall over very easily, even if you touch it just the slightest bit. So you need to be really careful with this part. It's got this slope piece at the bottom here, which is a print. I really love that. It shows a vent on it. And of course, there's the antenna tower itself, which has quite a few different satellites. One really big build here, two smaller builds there, and then a medium-sized build there. I also really love that they have Master Wu's hat there as the top of the water tower. Moving up here, this is what the top of the satellite tower looks like. And there's this little part here where I mentioned when I was talking about the minifigures that you were able to put the Firestar build here, this ball socket joint, right onto there like so, and have her there so that it looks like she's flying around. I really love that effect there. I just love every single part of this set, and overall I would definitely give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. There you go. That was the third and final part of my review of the 2021 LEGO Marvel Daily Bugle. If you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions or anything like that, please be sure to leave those down in the comments below and let me know what you think of this set down there as well. Now, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like this or any of my content, be sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Also, check out my account TOP Bricks on LEGO Ideas for more LEGO related content. Now I hope you have a great day or night, wherever and whenever you are, and until next time fellow brickers, peace out.